Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to New York Metro Weather's daily forecast discussion for December 22nd, 2011. And today we're going to be including the holiday forecast as we move forward over the next few days. So we'd like to extend good wishes to everyone and your families, and happy Hanukkah and Merry Christmas as we approach the holiday. This will probably be our last video prior to the holiday season, although our forecast will obviously still be updated by our forecast team. We're taking a look here and we'll look at the national radar and pressure, and you can see there's a low pressure system right near the Gulf Coast states, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. This low pressure system tracking off to the northeast, so this will become a weather maker for us, and you can see the rain already beginning to extend to the north and east. So we get a little radar update here from the Storm Prediction Center. We take a look at the 500 millibar map, and you can see right here, this is the middle of the atmosphere. For those who don't know, we're trying to explain this, and we've received a lot of comments actually about our videos about how it's very informative, but they want to know a little bit more about what's going on. So what we're looking at here are the heights at 500 millibars. So this is a trough. You can see right here we have a small trough, and this blue shading is indicative of forcing energy in the atmosphere. So that's what's driving this rain. And this is forecast by most models to slide off here to the northeast. Down here you'll notice the southeast ridge, as we call it in meteorology. It's been a pretty steady feature for most of the winter, and you can see that it's really becoming important in this situation because it's kind of guiding the storm along the height field here as the storm moves off to the north and east. So we'll take a look here at the NAM model's forecast, and you can see here's a trough we were just talking about, and the shortwave associated energy, and you can see the southeast ridge here. So watch how this is kind of guided by the southeast ridge as it moves off to the north and east. Important to notice here on the top right with the pressures that it becomes more organized, and we get some heavier precipitation here on the bottom right as the system approaches our area and moves off to the north and east. And you'll also notice a high pressure then building in afterwards for our Christmas Eve day. So we'll take a look, we'll zoom in on the NAM, we'll focus on the storm for tonight into Friday morning, and you can see the storm system approaching and then impacting the area. Now there is some cold air here, but most of it is to the north, the very northern tier of our forecast area. Litchfield County, maybe northwest portions of Orange County, even that may be a stretch. You can see here they're in the 40s at the surface. So despite the northerly winds, you can see on the bottom there is a good wind flow during this system. We're still getting 850 millibar temperatures above freezing, which means any snowflakes that form will melt. So it's going to be very hard to get snow into the area in this kind of setup. We'll take a look at precipitation type, and if you loop through us here you can see what we're talking about. Mainly rain for the forecast area until the tail end of the storm, when we see here Litchfield County mixing and now they have some snow changing over on the back end of the system. So rain is the forecast tonight, periods of heavy rain changing over to snow in Litchfield, maybe Sussex County, Orange County. Litchfield will be the area that could see some sloppy accumulations. As we move towards Christmas, a storm system will move off to the northeast, the one for today. High pressure builds in, probably in control for Christmas, although there's a chance of a stray shower or snow shower. And then you can see here on the top left panel, another strong shortwave dives into the pattern, and it doesn't look like it's going to amplify in time to give us a coastal storm, although it is possible that we do get some flurries back to the coast. We're going to be watching this one very carefully though, because as you can see, it's a very strong feature. Look here in the northern tier of the United States as it dives down. It's pretty energetic. And there's a southern stream here coming out of this shortwave from the southwest U.S. So any type of phasing here between these two systems could bring the system closer to the coast as well. So we'll be watching it very carefully. We'll keep you guys updated. And once again, we hope you have a very, very great holiday. Also, be sure to vote. Later today we'll be putting up the voting options for weather event of the year in the New York City area. We loved all your comments yesterday, and we look forward to talking to you. And if we don't speak to you guys between now and the holidays, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you guys soon.